Miss Combos with Laura Nusa. Yahoo everyone and Happy New Year! This is Miss Combos with Laura Nusa and I'm bringing you the very last video of 2024, which is another card reaction video. But before I start reacting to the cards, I want to get a little sappy. I feel like I can get sappy at the end of the year. It's like, it's to be expected. But I really want to thank you guys so much for making 2024 so much fun for me. I've been making Project Sekai content since spring of 2022, so it's almost going to be 3 years. And I always felt this itch to create longer form content about Project Sekai because I love this game so much and the community so much. And this past summer, when I quit my corporate job, literally the last 2 weeks, when I gave my 2 weeks notice, I decided to impulsively start this YouTube channel because I needed something to keep me motivated to just push forward. I mean, my corporate job was extremely draining and I just felt honestly borderline depressed, and this channel gave me a new sense of purpose, and I'm just very thankful for what it was able to give to me. So if you followed me from TikTok over to this channel, thank you so much. And if you just stumbled upon this channel and are following me for the very first time, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I promise that I'm going to keep working hard to bring informative videos, some fun ones as well, and of course keep up the streaming as well because I do happen to enjoy it quite a lot. So thank you all so much. I'm gonna stop getting sappy and get to the card reactions. So the very last event of 2024 heading into 2025 belongs to Akito Shinonome. Once again, our boy is getting spoiled. The event is titled Unfading Wishing, and here is the event synopsis. With his trip to America fast approaching, Akito continues to put a lot of focus and effort into his training. Finally taking a break, he went out for a walk on New Year's, but he then happened to meet a certain someone. That sounds like it's a plot for I don't know, like a romantic comedy. Oh my god. So yes, a certain someone. Who is that certain someone? I have some guesses, but let's look at the cards first. We're going to begin with the 2 Bloom Festival cards, starting with Haruka's card. And yes, we have the return of baby Haruka, Harukita. Look at how precious she looks. She just looks so cute and happy. And of course, like all the other Bloom Festival cards that we have seen so far, they are surrounded with a bunch of memories in the background. You have some of her as a teenager holding a little dessert that has a penguin. Obviously, it is Haruka that we're talking about. Then we have some scenic pictures, the stage. Haruka's a little baby having sushi. So cute. We have Haruka pre-More Jump idol days. We have a ton of penguins, obviously, Haruka. Then we have Haruka with her little classmates, her elementary school classmates with the little yellow hats. Ooh, so cute. Then we got More Jump as well. More baby Haruka. This time she's playing in the little sandbox. Oh my god. Haruka and An playing basketball. And finally we have Haruka at the aquarium interacting with a penguin, of course. These cards just make me so happy. It's like, I almost feel like it's all the characters' child self kind of encouraging them to not give up because things will get better as they grow older. I don't know, that's kind of how I see these Bloom Festival cards, or at least what I get out of them as, someone who is older. I feel like your teenage years are very challenging. You're dealing with a lot of emotions and a lot of life changes. And for some teenagers, I know I had a very hard time with my mental health back then. I would have appreciated having little glimpses of the future just to motivate myself to not give up. So for that reason, I have really appreciated the Bloom Festival cards. But now let's take a look at the trained artwork, which is, it is chef's kiss. This is beautiful. Love the art style. Love the color palette as well. It's blue, obviously, it's Haruka. But the touches of like cyan blue and some pinks and purples, like it's just everything's so complementary and it flows very well. I also love all the penguins and the little penguin, like it's, I don't know if it's a cake pop or a pen, whatever it is, it's super cute. I love how sweet Haruka's eyes look. Like she just looks so not angelic, but I'm thinking in Spanish right now, like tierna, like kind. Her eyes just look very kind, and her hairstyle is also super cute. I've seen people mention that it looks a lot like Ichika's hairstyle in the Parisian set a few months ago, which it kind of does, but it's a very cute hairstyle. Another thing that I'm loving is Haruka's outfit and her shoes. Like everything's just so soft and feminine and frilly and romantic, and I just really do love this so much. And also the art style looking like watercolors, again, just very soft, which is perfect for this Haruka card. Overall, I think this is such a cute card. Definitely one of my favorites from her. Now let's move on to the second Bloomfest card, which belongs to An Shiraishi. Baby An! I'm so happy to see Baby An. Not only is Baby An just so darn precious, but I love her facial expression because she looks so much happier and proud of her hard work and just at peace, especially if we compare it to the card where she was crying right next to Nagi, who was comforting her. So I feel like this is where I can get a little bit emotional because of how much we've seen An mature and progress as a person throughout Project Sekai. And I know she felt very frustrated with her talent and she felt like she couldn't measure up to Kohane, but this is kind of a reminder for An to not give up on her dreams, to keep working hard, and things will get better. So this is why I love the Bloom Festival cards so much. And talking about all the memories that An has awaiting for her in the future, we have all the pictures once again in these like little like street lampposts, and we have pictures of An with her grandparents, it seems like. Then we have another one of her dad with Nagi. I mean, oh my god, she even looks more like a baby in that picture. Like, oh, that's so cute. Makes me sad though, but so cute. Then we have An and another girl that we haven't met yet, but I kind of feel like we might be meeting her in the future, the girl with the braids. Like, it seems like very not so subtle foreshadowing, that's for sure. So I'm very much looking forward to knowing more about her. Then we got Baby Bat Squad in the camping trip. We also have pictures of An, Minori, Haruka, and Kohane. Oh my god, double date? What? At Phoenix Wonderland? That is so cute. Haruka and An playing basketball, so it's very cute to see both of them have that same memory. Then we have another baby An, just I guess eating ice cream, it seems like. It's a little hard to tell. There's also a picture of An and Mizuki as well. Oh my god, that is so precious. So now let's take a look at the trained artwork, which is honestly, I feel like this is my favorite An card that I have ever seen in the last 4 years. This one, the art style, amazing. The colors too, they're so bright, so punchy and full of life. I absolutely love it. Love her pose, love her outfit as well. It's very like trendy. I know An doesn't really do soft, delicate, feminine looks, but this still looks very feminine and girly, but still has that An edginess and that streetwear vibes that I feel like just suit her very well. Love the hairstyle. I think this is probably my favorite An hairstyle that we've gotten. I feel like the pigtails are very cute, but again, they're still playful, they're still kind of edgy. She's still wearing her hair clips, so it just suits her really well. I do have to say, with this color palette, her eyes, her beautiful golden amber eyes just shine so much, so I really do love that. Love the boombox and the all the imagery in the background too. It's just like very street, but also honors Anne's like playful side very, very well. And then we have a bunch of sunflowers, which have been in past Vivid Bat Squad cards, but let's talk about the symbolism of sunflowers specifically because they symbolize a long life and lasting happiness. They also symbolize good fortune and positive opportunities. So hopefully this means that there are good things coming to Vivid Bat Squad's way, especially Anne, because I feel like she does deserve some good things coming her way. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what 2025 has in store for Vivid Bat Squad and Anne Shiraishi. And also, as I'm doing this voiceover, I just noticed the little hamster by Anne's elbow. Kohane mentioned Kohane scene. That is sneaky, very sneaky, but I spotted it. Now let's move over to the event cards, and I'm not talking about Akito first because I'm saving him for last. I got things to say, but we're starting with Airi, which I know I called Airi Emu in my announcement video. I don't know, I saw the card, I was like, pink hair Emu. Airi has had too many limiteds this year, and she got another one. So if Airi is your Oshi, I am so sorry because you probably did not get a break this year. She had a lot of really great cards and this one is just so cute. So here we have Airi and Enna on a shopping date. They look absolutely adorable. I love the outfits on both of them. Maybe I like them because it's something that I would wear. Like I would literally wear both of their outfits, their hairstyles and braids. Ooh, I wish we would have these in the game. Both of them look absolutely adorable and their pose is so cute and playful. Like they just look like they're having such a fun shopping trip. So I really do love this Untrained card. I think it's absolutely adorable. But now let's take a look at the trained artwork. My brain still thinks this is Emu, like this is melodramatic Emu, but no, it's Airi. It's Airi. This is really cute. I love the very like Victorian-esque like parasol. I think it's pretty cool. The outfit, I can't really get a complete feel for it since she is sitting down. The gloves are cute. The hairstyle's really cute too. But I do have to be honest and say that I'm a little bit confused by this card. I don't get why Airi is wearing a completely like kind of a vintage inspired or period piece inspired outfit, why it seems like she's in England, why it also seems like she's in the middle of spring with all the petals flowing. It just doesn't really fit with the event synopsis and also doesn't really fit with the whole theme of New Year's in my opinion. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to analyze this card when it looks like it's so out of place in my opinion, but if you have a better guess, please let me know in the comments. I don't know if there has been any callbacks to England specifically or European culture in More Jump stories. Maybe there has been and I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of conflicted on this card. Like I can appreciate the artwork and the softer color gradients, and I mean Airi looks really cute. I do like her very soft facial expression, but I'm also just genuinely confused by this. So there's that. Now moving over to More Jump KAITO, looking like a little cutie patootie. I love this so much. He's just juggling for some reason and I just want to go there and hug him. He looks so cute. I love More Jump KAITO and I feel like he needs some more love. I don't know. I just don't see a lot of people talking about this idol KAITO very much. And he's like one of my favorites. So I'm glad that he's getting another 4-star card because he deserves it. And he looks absolutely adorable juggling away on stage. And this right here is the trained artwork, which... Ay, Dios mío. Oh my god. More Jump KAITO is giving Leonid KAITO a run for his money. This is a beautiful card. He looks so beautiful. That little wink. He's got me blushing. Oh my god. But no, he does look really, really beautiful. The background too is just, I know it's very blurred, but I love seeing that depth of field. I can really appreciate that in the little like dangly more jump tassels. I know we can't see much of his outfit, but what we can see, I can appreciate mainly just the accessories like the bangle and that beaded bracelet and the nails. The teal nails are doing it for me. It looks very much like one of my nail polishes that I have in my collection. But yeah, it's definitely all about his face, and I will say this is one of the prettier portraits that we have seen in Project Sekai, and I really like it, okay? I can appreciate a beautiful 2D blue-haired man. He looks stunning. I love this card. Now let's talk about Akito's card because he is giving soft boy vibes and oh my god, he looks so cute. He looks so darn adorable. When I first saw this card, I thought he was looking down at his phone, and in my head I was like, dude, he's so like he's probably looking at a picture of Toya from like the Christmas event, probably reminiscing on their like little date. But no, he's holding a notebook. So now my thoughts are leading towards he just wrote out his feelings in his little notebook. He had a little Dear Diary, today I went out with Toya. He was so cute. I offered him black coffee, and you know what he said? He smiled awkwardly and said, Arigato, Akito. And I just wanted to squeal. It was the best day of my life. Signed, Akito Shinonome. So yes, that's what I'm imagining. Did he actually do that? I don't know, but his little face tells me that his little face told me that there's probably some gushy mushy thoughts written in that little notebook. So yeah, apart from that, the other thing that I'm really focusing on is how this is a complete 180 from his focus event card. Like, he looks so happy and content in this card, and if we recall his last focus event, he looked tired. He just looked exhausted and lacking that motivation to keep pushing forward. So whatever Toya did, thank you so much, because Akito is looking so much happier in his last 3-star card as well as this 4-star card. So thank you so much, Toya. And this right here is his trained artwork, which is absolutely stunning. This, I don't know if it's my favorite Akito card, but it's definitely up there. I just really do love the use of color in this, like those deep, rich navy blues, the reds, the gold, the textures in this card as well. Like, everything is just working in harmony, and this is definitely giving me like New Year's vibes, and it's just a very beautiful card to look at. Like, it's aesthetically so pleasing, and there's just so much to look at. You have the confetti, which is out of focus, that's falling from the sky. You're looking at Akito. This is like a bird's eye view of Akito, and something that really stands out is not only how like sultry he looks, but also there's a sense of vulnerability that we haven't really seen in Akito very much until like very, very recently. Because whenever someone is like laying down, I know this is gonna sound so weird, but I have 4 dogs, and whenever dogs do sleep with their stomachs like stomach up, it means that they trust you. Like, they have full confidence that you're not going to hurt them. And I'm kind of getting the same vibes with Akito. He is just laying down in a very vulnerable position. It's giving me the idea that he trusts whoever is in that room with him, and he can actually be himself without having to put this guard up and protect himself and put up this act that he is like much tougher than he actually is in real life. That's what I'm getting. And also, I did notice the flowers in this card. They were a little bit hard to kind of figure out, so I did have to pay close attention to the actual leaves. And I think these are primroses, and if they are, I feel like they do tie with how Akito is doing in his storyline so far. So primroses, obviously prim as in primavera or primero in Spanish, it's a Latin word, so it means first. And these are some of the first flowers to bloom in springtime. They're also flowers that are known to signify young love, which is very interesting because of the hairpin that he's holding very close to his mouth, which happens to be the only blue primrose. All the other primroses that I can see in the card are white, and white primroses have a more melancholy like significance. They're known for symbolizing sadness and mourning. So the fact that he is holding the blue one close to his mouth is very, very interesting, especially considering that Toya's 4th anniversary card also had him hold a flower very close to his mouth, and that was the only lily that had orange anthers. The rest had colors symbolizing An and Kohane. So yeah, it's just very interesting. And now, like, seeing these two cards side by side, they do look like opposites attract, like water and fire, the sun and the moon. Like, it's just, the signs are just connecting a little too well to feed my Delulu. But now let's move on to Toya's untrained artwork, which it's so cute. My little boy failure is just being so happy honestly doing super basic things, but look at him. Look at him. That is such a sweet smile. And it reminds me so much of the camping trip, like him like cutting up the peppers and looking so proud of himself. Like, oh my God. He just looks so precious and innocent, but part of me feels so bad for him because it feels like he's almost like healing his inner child by doing these very normal things. But yeah, it reminds me so much of even when I was a kid, and I also had a very strict father that wanted me to grow up much quicker than I did and live out his dreams, much like Toya. And yeah, having a parent just kind of steal those like very simple childhood joys away from you, like it really does something to you. So I'm very happy that Toya is finally getting the chance to be silly and just enjoy his life. I mean, he is still a teenage character at the end of the day. So seeing him like this makes me really, really happy for him. He is slowly but surely healing his inner child and just doing his own thing. And I also do really appreciate that we're seeing a lot more emotions from Toya, whether it is him getting hit by the snowball or right now, like super happy over something so simple. Like he's not being a complete like robot, because sometimes he just does lack human emotions that every other character has in this game. So it makes me happy to see him just show some more emotion and not be afraid to do that. So he's finally with some good people around him. So now let's take a look at his trained artwork. And can I just say, I am so thankful this is the 3-star card, because it looks like a 4-star card, but I do not have to spend any crystals. So thank you. Thank you so much, Project Sekai developers and also Hatsune Miku, because you're making me so happy, especially as we head towards Toya 5. But I do really love this card. I think it's such a beautiful card. Love the side profile. Like, Toya is just such an elegant character. I feel like the other character in this game that also radiates this very refined and elegant aura is Haruka. And Haruka also tends to have very serious demeanor and also blue hair, just like Toya. So it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, Toya looks absolutely beautiful. Love the side profile. Love the play of like, you know, the light and shadows. Like it's such a beautifully like executed card. I absolutely love this. Also the colors, once again, you get a lot of like moody grays and those pops of red, which we do see a lot of red in New Year celebrations. And also Toya's wearing the little like camellia flower earring, which is very interesting, very similar to the one that Akito was holding very close to his mouth. I don't feel like Project Sekai is shying away from the imagery connecting these two as partners, and whether that is romantic partners or platonic partners, they do have a very strong and emotional bond where they do rely on one another, similarly to Kohane and An, who do complement one another and also rely on each other so much. And I kind of feel with both of those pairings, they are two halves coming together as a whole. And again, it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, it can be completely platonic, but they do bring out the best of each other, and that's something that is truly beautiful to see. And for the 2-star card, we have the other Shinonome sibling, the older sister, Ena Shinonome. She looks so cute. Her outfit, now that I look at it, does remind me a little bit of Airi's outfit in her train card, but this is like the Japanese version. Like it just looks more like it looks more Japanese. I don't know what else to say. I also don't know what else to say about a 2-star card. Like she looks so cute, and I'm happy to see the Shinonome siblings in another set. But that's pretty much it with this card reaction. I know it was a pretty long one, but I feel like all the Bloomfest card reaction videos that I've done have been on the longer side, since we do have 2 additional cards to also react to. But let me know which card was your favorite in the comments below. I'm having such a hard time picking a favorite. I think out of the Bloom Festival cards, I definitely like An's better than Haruka's by a little bit. And when it comes to these New Year cards, Akito's card is absolutely beautiful, but also Toya's 3-star card does not look like a 3-star card. Like if you would have told me that was a 4-star, I would have believed you. It's such a beautiful card. And I know I've said this before, but the art team this year in particular have outdone themselves. Like the Project Sekai cards of 2024 were truly so beautiful in the progression of the art style, and the techniques that they've applied to these cards has been so cool to see from the beginning of the game, and then looking now at how much they have evolved. Like it's amazing, and I'm really glad to be supporting the group of developers in this game in general. Like it makes me truly so happy. So let me know what your thoughts are on these cards in the comments below. And once again, thank you so much for all the love and support. I wish you all a happy new year, happy and safe new year. I hope 2025 brings all of you lots of joy and happiness, and just, you know, remember to keep working hard to make your own goals happen, but also be kind to yourselves. Like show some kindness to yourself because you deserve it. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. So I will see you in 2025, which will be in a few hours, but whatever. Thank you and bye bye.